My name is Janet, and I'm an Alberta artist, and I've been painting most of my life. I paint in acrylics and oils, and I paint basically everything that I love that intrigues me as an artist. Recently retired from owning and managing an art gallery in Cochrane, so now I'm fortunate to be home full-time painting in my country studio, and absolutely love it. A good portion of my painting is done seasonally, obviously. So if the weather's cold, I'm in my studio, and if it's warm and fair, then I'm often out plein air painting. We do a lot of traveling, my husband and I, and some trips I do with some artist buddies, and some I do with my husband. But often I'll set up my tripod on different locations, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island. Try to get in as many trips as we can, and at that point I do sketches and photography and some little small study reference paintings that I can take back to the studio and then work on larger projects. So it's really beneficial to get outside, and one of the trips that we did at Folding Mountain outside of Hinton was by helicopter, which was very exciting because I'm not the most brave passenger, but I managed to get on there with my art supplies and my other artist friends, and we landed on Folding Mountain just outside of Hinton and painted for the day. It was a little bit windy, a little bit cold, but to have all your buddies there was such an exciting day. And the flight up was great, and the flight back was a little bit bumpy, but we made it, and we had great stories to talk about after. The view was sensational, and just everybody found a different direction that they painted in with their easel set up for the day, and it was fantastic. That's the beauty of the plein air painting, is you paint in the moment and try to capture either the afternoon, the morning, or the evening as the sun goes down. It really truly is an adventure, and I'm fortunate to be able to do so much of it. Quite fascinating actually when you just start looking at all the different shapes and the relationships between your lights and your darks and the shadows and the angles of the brush strokes. It's a lot of fun. I guess that's why I have such a passion for painting. It's just always a new adventure every day when I get either outside or in the studio. So here we are at the top of Folding Mountain, just above Hinton, and you can see that we're all scattered atop different vista views, working for the day and plein air painting. So you can see how we all set up and we find our favorite spots and paint for the day. So let's just zoom on in and just see what each and every artist is doing this afternoon. we put together a wonderful little exhibition high above the banks of the Athabasca River, and this just shows you some of how productive we actually were, and showed all our different techniques and styles that all the artists worked on for the week duration while we were there. And yeah, it was awesome, and followed by a day or an evening at the campfire, and had a little dinner and some s'mores, and it was really fun to be able to talk and share stories of our helicopter trip up to Foley Mountain. So it was quite the experience, and boy, we had a lot of fun. So what I'm saying, if you ever get a chance to go on a helicopter trip as a plein air artist, absolutely do it. At least try it for once, because it's an amazing adventure. I guess I hear the helicopter. No, do it again. Thank you.
Okay, ready?
Okay. Oh my goodness. I think I hear the helicopter coming. Well, I guess I gotta get myself all ready. No, you got that on there.
No, I didn't.
Brad.